Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm really excited to do this video today. We're going to be doing an unboxing and a brief demonstration of the Mayflash Arcade Stick F300. This stick is good for your PS4, your PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, your PC, Android device, Switch, or your Neo Geo Mini. Now this is the front of the box. It's just straightforward. It just has a picture of the device. Let's see, the side is the same. The side is the same way. So let's take a picture of the back real quick, and then it talks about the features of the device. When I was looking for an arcade stick, I actually have an arcade stick already. Excuse me. And but it's a larger one. It's for two people, and it's got a trackball and whatnot. And I wanted something that I could use on my PC that was a little bit more portable than the one I had. So I decided to purchase this one, and I looked into it, and this is a good option. So without further ado, let's get into the box and see what we got. Okay, I had to see how it opened for a minute. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, that's a USB to USB mini adapter. Set that aside. All right, let's take this out of the, I don't think, wait a minute, we have something else here. Okay, we have a USB-C to USB adapter. Let's see what this is. This may be some kind of something that might be needed if you upgrade your buttons, which I'll explain a little bit about that later. So I'm not exactly sure what that is. So let's see what else is in here. Looks to be like some rubber feet. Some rubber feet that we'll put on there. At some point, we're not going to do it right now, but I'm just unboxing right now. So, oops, sorry about that. Let me take this out of the box and then remove the box. So give me just a second here. So let's look. Let's take these ends off first. Hold on a second. Okay, it's got some weight to it. I'm actually happy about that because I don't want to be in the middle of gameplay and the box sliding. And actually, it doesn't seem to be sliding on this table at all, even without the feet. So I'm going to look into that. But the arcade stick has a good feel to it. Let me unpeel the protective layers. All the buttons have plastic on them, so let's get those off. Okay, let's now remove the protective film over the actual unit, which okay, I have to kind of go over the stick here a little bit, but that's okay. All right, it has a nice matte black finish to it. I like it. It has good weight to it. I'm not sure how responsive these buttons are going to be until we actually get into some gameplay. Oh, I forgot a... Sorry about that. Okay. So there are really no instructions included inside the box. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's plug and play. But it has some buttons at the top. You have an X input or a D input or PS3 input. And then you have an XY input or D-pad option. And you can change the turbo from 1 to 2. And there's a turbo button, a select and share back view, and a home button. This is the Start Options menu button. Now, depending on what emulator or system that you're using, I'm sure that you can probably map these buttons. But basically, that's what we got there. There's a USB-C on there, and I'm sure it has something to do with the connections to possibly a console. And then that's what your bottom looks like. And these are rubber also, so I don't necessarily think you need to put those rubber feet on. I think that's a preference kind of thing. So that's the unboxing part of it. Let's hook this thing up and see how it plays and responds. Okay, the first of two games that we're going to do is Pac-Man, the arcade version. I wanted to point out though, when I unboxed the video, there was an adapter inside and it had an octagon shape to it, and it's actually an 8-way adapter. And I had initially done some gameplay with this with the 4-way adapter that was in there, which is this. And my gameplay was really sloppy. I couldn't control the direction that Pac-Man was going at all times. And it was very awkward. I was really disappointed. I thought, man, I really bought this bad controller. I don't know what I did. I wasted my money. So, but I did some research, and they do, some sticks are made with a 4-way controller that is shaped like a diamond, like that, which is great for arcade sticks for games like Pac-Man. The problem is that they don't do well with games like Street Fighter. And so a good alternative to it is the 8-way adapter that came with it. So I installed that, and it made a world of difference. It's not 100% perfect with this game, but it's pretty good. And I'm going to call my shot right here, because you're going to see as I play, the first time that I eat the ghost, I'm going to eat all of them, and I'm going to eat the last one in the top left-hand corner of the maze. So after that, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go after that, but I have this little pattern that I use. And so the point being is that I can show you in that pattern exactly where I'm going to go and how I'm going to eat those ghosts up to that point. So without further ado, let's try this out. There it is right there. Told you. It did every move according to what I had wanted to do. Let's play some Street Fighter 3 Third Strike for the Sega Dreamcast. For the sake of this review and demonstration, I'm going to be playing the game on a Redream emulator on my PC with the controller hooked up to that, obviously. And I'm going to be using the character Ryu exclusively because that's the character that I know the best, and I'm going to show you how I can execute his moves pretty much on a regular basis with this controller. So without further ado, let's try it out. Before I wrap up the review, there was something I forgot to mention. This arcade stick is actually fully upgradable. You can install the San Juan JLF arcade stick or the San Juan buttons, which are you can get the tournament grade buttons for this unit, and it will work just fine. The only thing of it is, this unit at the time that I purchased it was around $55 on Amazon, and to upgrade the buttons themselves cost around $42 or something like that, $45. So when you add that up, that's $100. You can actually buy a Mayflash Arcade Stick F300 that already has the tournament grade stick and buttons already in it for less than that, and you don't have to worry about changing them yourselves. So just something to note. Now, personally, for what I do and for what game playing that I do on my PC, this is fine right out of the box, other than the fact that I had to change the 8-way adapter. Other than that, it's been great. I absolutely love it. I'm probably going to use this for future videos when I do more gameplay videos, but I just absolutely love it. If you have any questions or comments about this, please let me know. If you like what you see here, drop a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. And when you do, be sure you turn on your notification bell so you know when I post new videos. So with that, have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.